Hey, good morning. This is Ogle's Fish Room. This is the only tank I did not clean today. This is the big 75. It's got a lot of tannic acid in it, but as you can see, it's got a ton. Let me hold that steady. Ton of wood. There's my big, well, I lost her partner, I'm afraid, the platinum angelfish. I've had him for a long time. Uh, didn't get sick. He was just dead one day. I guess it's just old age. Anyway, added some new plants, some new wood. It's quite lovely, I think. But it is dark. I'm going to do a quick pan here. This is, then I'm going to come back and do individual tanks. But this is the 15 on the bottom, 20 tall on top. I did move these over. This was over to the left there last time. I needed some more room in front of my closet there. Anyway, that's not the 5. I got rid of the 5. That's a 2.5. This is the 20 long. This is the 10, what I call normal 10. This is one of the 5 column tanks I have, 10 gallon. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 more column tanks. And this is the other 2.5 over in this corner. It was over to my right, but now it's over here. Okay, I'm gonna get closer. Please excuse the noise. I moved the betta that was in here. I now have, you can see one sitting on that leaf. Those are the only thing in here right now. Is maybe a stray shrimp, and but mostly, I'm sorry, I'm trying to steady this. I have 14 of these little guys. They are all the same species. They are a dwarf pygmy. Some people call them pygmies, some dwarfs, but pygmy cory cat. It's the smallest cory cat of the species. This is only 2.5 size tank, so you can see the scale of how small they are. They do not get over an inch long. They're probably 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch now. There's a sponge filter there. There's an outside filter somewhere back there that I can't see right now. The tube back in there. There. A little miniature outside filter. I showed you that last time. This is the little filter that comes with it. It's got a big intake tube. And basically, I'm just going to pull this up real quick and show you. It's basically got a little pump on one side and a tray, and you put a piece of filter floss there, and it comes out and runs out this other side over here. And that was new this morning, and it's already browned up a little bit, so it does an incredible job on that. But there are 3 filters in there for those of you that think a small tank is too small to have many fish. I disagree with that. I do not lose fish except for old age. It's very rare for me to have something die. And I just, yes, if it was a big fish, like I'm not even sure I'd put maybe a large betta, but that'd be it. Nothing else. Maybe a couple shrimp to help clean up. I think it's amazing that I'm trying to, there's a close-up of what they look like. But there are 14 in here. I mean, yeah, 14. Okay. And there's the mean angelfish that I had to move the other one that I bought with her. She is breathtaking now. I mean, her finnage, if she'll turn sideways, look at that. Good night, she's gorgeous. But she will not put up with anybody else in that tank. She is mean, 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 but beautiful. Look at the tail and everything. Oh my goodness, she's gorgeous. Now when she gets bigger, when I got her, she was less than 1/4 her body size. It's probably, bigger than a 50-cent piece now. Y'all remember what they look like. Okay, she went and hid. Something like her picture taken. Anyway, she will go into the big tank when she is big enough. But right now, she's fine where she is. This is my school of 14 white skirt tetras. I like the way I've planted this. I think it looks very nice. That is an Anubias on wood, so it does not have to be, actually it prefers not to be in the substrate. Now it does have a few long roots that have come down and gotten into the sand, but as a rule it's happy up here. It takes, basically filters, there's an auto sinkless on that leaf there. Basically filters the water. There's another one on that rock. Okay, that's them. I like their tank. I've kind of redone, the reason I'm filming this is because I've redone all these tanks just the last few days. Kind of moved some things around. This is a major, okay, there's the big female right there. She's just resting, she's fine. She was actually up on top of the filter just a few minutes ago. In the middle of the day they get kind of lazy and just like to lay around. Now she was in the 5-gallon, which I've gotten rid of, but I took her structure, which is there with all the Anubias that I've attached to it. And this is another piece of wood over here with Anubias, and then some crypts right here. I'm going to show you this guy. This is the red and blue crown tail betta. You can see how he's laying. He just takes a little rest on his plant there. That's his tank. Oh, and I've got 6 neons in there that I've had for years, literally. I move them around to different tanks, but they seem okay in this one. I just moved them to this the other day, and they were in this tank, but I moved everybody out when I took everything out and redid it and cleaned it and everything, and I decided to just go ahead and put them over here. They seem to be getting along okay with this guy. This guy sometimes chases things, but his fins are so large that he really can't go anywhere, and I've got a pair of regular sized Cory cats in there. Okay, this is the big boy on the right with the crooked dorsal is the one that was with the mean fish, angel, and I separated him, put him over here, and a few weeks later I got him a friend that was very small, and I got the girl, which is very nice to me at the pet store, gave me a deal on this one because she was so tiny. But look at her colors, she's just gorgeous. And they seem to get along beautifully, so I'm happy about that. I've tried different fish in with the other angel, and she's just not having it. I moved some things around in here. Okay. This got cleaned today and added a few trimmings. I think there's another word, but anyway. Off other Anubias. This is Anubias Nana. Squished them in the cracks in the wood there. Now basically I just take trimmings off of other plants I have and squish them in little cracks and crevices in the wood. They will attach themselves eventually. Now you only see a few, but I've got 9 of the silver tip tetras. There they are in here, but you couldn't tell it. I've got 9 of them in there, but they're there. They're certainly there when I feed them. Anyway, that's been cleaned a bit, and things moved around. The wood's moved around a bit, and I'm liking that tank. There we are. Okay, over here we have the 20 long. Excuse me. Okay, I'll back up for a second. This is the 20 long. It's like 30 inches long, 12 inches high, 12 inches deep. This is my guppy tank. These two, like this guy right there, is gorgeous. And I don't know where the other one is. There's somebody. I don't see him right this second. Oh, there he is. There he is. Those were babies. Those were born here. Everything that you see except for this female right here. She's the only one left out of the original bunch that I put in here. And she's produced, well, several of the females, but they've passed away, have produced all these. You can see some different ones. Some are lost him. Got a black rear end there, and but these two are just breathtaking right here. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that in the light. Pretty, pretty, pretty. But they are the babies grown up, and there's a bunch. I haven't cleaned this one because if you look closely, there's some tiny. I mean, I feel like I'm getting, I don't know where they're coming from because she looks like she's already laid them, but and I feel like they're newborns in there every day. There's plenty of places for them to hide. I don't feel like I lose any. A lot of foliage in here, but I'm not siphoning this. This is the only tank that I feel looks dirty because I don't want to accidentally siphon up half the babies out of here. Anyway, that's that. Okay, we got the, we moved this, which is a 2.5. From the left of me, there's a couple. These are dwarf sparkling Grommies. Now they are the smallest of the Grommy family. They are tiny. He is not an inch long. This is a 2.5, so I get the scale there. There's another one to the right. He's coming over. I've got 3 in here by accident. They were caught and brought home as with the dwarf Cory cats, but their swim pattern, as you can see, is totally different. There is a little baby bumblebee goby, just adorable. I bet he's not even a half an inch long. He's tiny. I've got they were that small when I bought them. I just got them a couple of days ago. I got one stray, I thought you'd be able to see him. Shrimp, I just saw him wandering through there somewhere. Anyway, yes, the blue beta's in there. It is a female. It is as big as she's gonna get. She cannot swim fast enough to catch those fish, or really don't care. Okay, we're going to try to move along here. This is the 20 high. It has, of course, autosinkless, but believe it or not, see that Prustella tetra right there. There are 24 in there. It's just hard to see. There's a couple cooler loaches. There's some in the back. They're all hiding in the back. There's a ton of fish in here. It's just they haven't forgotten that I kind of chased them around a smaller tank. I had to pull everything out and chase them around to get them over here because I felt they absolutely needed a bigger tank. And I've got a lot of structure, a lot of things for them to hide behind, and they do take advantage of it. Now there's an albino. It's the same exact fish. You can see by the finnage, but it is albino. There's 5 of those in there, and 24 altogether. Okay. I don't know if we're going to see her right now, but this is where I put the orange female betta over here. She might be in the back. I can't quite tell if that's her. I'm seeing moving in the back. Can't tell. Anyway, this is 7 zebra danios that I had in there just for movement. We've got several of the coolie loaches. You can see over there. There's one in that corner. As I said, I put the female because she was in that 2.5. I wanted her to have more room when I put those other fish in there. I'm just not sure where she is at the moment. When she comes out, you can certainly see her. I mean, she's a bright orangey color. Well, it might be her nap time too. Okay, well, I'm going to call it quits. This is it for the day. I want to say thank you so much for watching my channel. This is Ogle's Fish Room signing off. Y'all have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. And I do appreciate it. Thanks again. Bye-bye.